Ever wanted to install a vehicle in Grand Theft Auto 5 but you couldn't figure out how? Well, now you can. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your bro Benzo. We're going to be installing an emergency lighting system along with Radiance to make the lights brighter, and we're also going to be installing a vehicle pack by Jedediah. If you wanted to go down to the description and look at the timestamps for each particular part of the video, feel free to do that, as it will make the navigation of this video a lot better for you. And do me a favor guys, if you'll drop a like for this particular video and subscribe if you're new. Let's get started. First, we're going to download Emergency Lighting System by Lieutenant Kane. You can also see on the particular page that antiviral software sometimes will flag the ELS as unsafe. Make sure that you either whitelist it or that you consider disabling the antiviral software. So let's go ahead and download it. The next thing we're going to download is Radiance V, and this is by BXBugs123. It helps make the lights a little bit brighter, and you're going to need that if you're going to install an emergency lighting system as well as police vehicles. So let's download this. Okay, last but certainly not least is a vehicle pack by Jedediah. It's called the Los Santos Heights Police Department ELS, and I will go ahead and link these down in the description down below. I'm going to show you the pictures real fast of what to expect in this particular vehicle pack. This is a really nice one. The reason why I chose Jedediah is because he makes really good models, as well as the interiors are also very nice and clean as well. Alright, let's go ahead and download this. Once we have all three files downloaded onto our desktop, we're going to install OpenIV. If you have not installed OpenIV, and if you do not know how to do that, make sure you watch my OpenIV install tutorial. It's very simple, very easy to install. Once you get it installed, what you're going to want to do is go to Tools, make sure you're at ASI Manager, and then make sure that all three of these are go ahead and install those. ASI Loader, OpenIV.ASI, and then Open Camera. You don't really need to install that, but I like to have that installed as well. Alright, once those are installed, we're going to go back to our Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory, and we're going to open up ELS. We're going to pull over here. We're going to go to Installation Files. Notice that it's called Grand Theft Auto 5. It's going to go right into your Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. Very simple. Open up, and then go ahead and highlight all four of these files. Go ahead and drag these straight into your main directory. There you go. ELS is installed. The next step is to make sure that we install Radiance. So once Radiance is downloaded, we have it right here. We want to install this into the correct pathway. So let's go back to Radiance again. All right, here's the pathway for installation for Radiance. You can see it says GTA 5 update and then update.rpf. I'm going to correct this and say GTA 5, which is Grand Theft Auto 5 folder, and then /mods. And then /update. Make sure you get into your mods folder. If you don't, you can screw up your entire game. So make sure you do this. We're going to go straight into this. You can see how it's got right here, update, and then update.rpf, comment, and then data. And then we're going to install this particular file over here. Just one second. Let's get into OpenIV. So we're going to go, you can see this is what I like to do is pull it off to the side. We're going to do, of course, GTA 5. We have mods. We're going to go update RPF, common, and then data. And this is where the visual settings are going to go right down here at the very bottom. You're going to see it's going to overwrite this right there, visual settings.dat. We're going to pull it over here, reduce this. Let's open up Radiance. And then we're going to open this up right here. It says settings, actually this one right here, visual settings. Open this up. Make sure you don't go to very bright. It's already going to be bright enough. So just go to bright. Stay away from amber parking lights. It makes all the lights just stay lit the entire time, even the vehicles are not running. So my advice is not use that. So we're going to overwrite this. Now, if you look real close, it'll say compressed and encrypted. Sometimes it'll still say compressed. I was telling a viewer this the other day. So grab this and just drag it into here. Now notice it's got a black circle with a line through it. That's because we don't have edit mode on. So make sure edit mode is on. And now let's pull it here. Now watch when I do this, watch right here. Okay, and it still says compressed. So it's going to look like that. It may even be exactly the same size. Don't let that worry you. It's already taken effect. All right, the next step. Very simple. Once you get the hang of this, it takes a little practice. Let's get back to mods and then follow exactly how I'm going to do this. You ready for this? Now, one thing we want to do is we have the vehicles right here. So we want to go ahead and install the vehicles first. That's fine. I'll show you what it looks like. Here's, this is Police T. This is the transport vehicle. This is Police 3. Police 2. Police. This one goes into Police 4. So what we're going to do is follow this exact pathway here, guys. Ready? This is what it should look like. If yours does not look like this, that means you did not copy the entire update folder over. Okay, go to update, go to 64, go to DLC packs, and go all the way down here. You see we're on patch day 20 right now, the making of this video. You always want to go to the latest patch day. The latest patch day will always overwrite the vehicle that's inside the game. So that's the most important advice I can give you. If you go to any other patch day, like maybe a modder will tell you to go to patch day 3 or 4 or 5, it's not going to overwrite the particular vehicle that's in the game. So you have to go to the latest patch day. So patch day 20 in this particular video, go to DLC, go to 64. You can see the pathway we're going here, guys. Write this down. Go to levels. Don't go to patch day 20 NG. Go right here to GTA 5. Once again, you can see the pathway. Make sure you follow that. Then go to vehicles. I'm going to show you a little trick here. Ready? This is Benzo free tip here. Pro tip. Go to favorites and then add to favorites. This particular pathway will be saved from now on. See vehicles.rpf. I can change that if I wanted to and name it something else, but I'm going to leave it just like this. Watch this. Add. And I'm going to show you a little trick here in just a second. We can go back to this particular pathway every time. So now watch this. Let's open up this particular vehicle here. Highlight every one of these. Drag and drop. Go back. Highlight. Drag and drop. Go to FPIU. Highlight. Drag and drop. Impala. Highlight. Drag and drop. Notice there's nothing in particular I'm doing here that's hard. Police 4. Drag and drop. All right, now we got every one of those already in there. Look how fast it took us. Go back, and then I'm going to show you we're going to go to the ELS VCF. You have to install these, otherwise the lights are not going to work. So here's ELS right here. Here's the pack default. Okay, now it'll probably come with default with the police. Sometimes it's lowercase, that's fine. What you want to do is highlight every one of these. Highlight every single one of the ones we just downloaded. Make sure you overwrite it. It may look like it's not. For example, if I go like this, it looked like it didn't do anything, but believe me, it did. Okay, so go ahead and just highlight every one of these and just drag and drop. If it doesn't let you, it's probably because you don't have edit mode on. All right, so the XML files are in there. That tells the lights how to behave. The next step is we want to go to the meta file. This particular vehicle pack has a meta file. A lot of vehicle packs do not have this, and you don't have to do this with every one of them. So I don't want you to think that you have to do this with every single vehicle pack, but this particular vehicle pack does. So we're going to go into this. You see this vehicle meta file right here? We're going to install that right now. So go to this pathway here, go to mods, go to update RPF, go to common, go to data, go to levels, GTA 5, right here, vehicles meta file right there. See this pathway? Make sure you write that down. That is where all your vehicle meta files go. It goes right into that pathway. See this right here? It says compressed and encrypted. I'm going to drag it. I'm going to drop it. Okay, in that case it didn't change. That's fine. Sometimes they do change a little bit, but just notice that it went from encrypted to compressed. So that way you know that some change just occurred. So it doesn't have to change the kilobyte. A lot of times it does, sometimes it doesn't. One more thing I want to go over, guys, is ELS. So if you go to the ELS folder that you downloaded, go to documentation, and then you can actually see the user guide, ELS extra part map. The default controls is what I want to show you. So if you go to default controls, I'm just going to show you just real briefly here on the video. If you look at the lighting system, you can see the keys to the left there. Make sure that you follow that guide. There's just a lot to go over with in a video. So make sure you follow the guide, and that way you can stay up to date with ELS. Okay, here we are in game. I'm going to show you a few more tips. and tricks. Go to F4, bring up the Rage console menu, type in spawn, police. This will bring up the Chevy Impala that we just installed. This is just one of them. This is why we chose Jedediah. You can see the inside of the interior here. The hands are on the wheel, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, as well as the police computer is not too bright. Sometimes modders, forget about the interior so much and it'll be super bright because of radius, but you need radius installed due to the lackluster lights of ELS. So you can see the partition in the back is really nice, and then you can see the lighting pattern is super cool. If we didn't have radius installed, it wouldn't look as bright as this. So I'm going to show you a few more tricks here. If you notice that some cars that you install in the future are a little bit too dim, or maybe the actual windows are just too dark, I'm going to show you a little trick here. What you want to do is go to F3 if you have Simple Trainer installed. Go to Vehicle Options. Make sure you go to Fix and then Clean. Sometimes that'll fix it. If that doesn't clean it, make sure you go to Vehicle Mod menu. Click on that. What you want to do is scroll down until you see Windows Tint. And then if you go to the right, make sure you use number pad arrow keys, respectively 8, 4, 2, and 6 on your number pad. Go to the right and go back to the left. And what that'll do is take away any window tint that may be there from a modder that just forgot to make the window tint a bit diffuse. Sometimes they make it a little bit too dark and then it comes out really, really dark. So make sure you go to the right. Once again, go back to the left and change it to none. Press number pad 0 to get out, number pad 0, and number pad 0. That'll get you to where you need to get to right there. Once again, if this video helps you in any way, make sure you hit the like button. We're going to pull up a few more vehicles here. We're going to do police number 2. This is the Ford Explorer. See that window tint? A lot of times this could be corrected if you just fix and clean your vehicle, just clean it mainly. Here, let's go to a few more. All right, we're going to go to Spawn, Police 3. This is the Taurus, I do believe. And I usually have a habit of this. I usually go, and I know there's a mod out there that will clean and fix your vehicle at the press of a button. So my advice is to get that particular mod if you can find it. Go to Vehicle Options one more time. We'll clean it, fix it. Sometimes when you spawn a vehicle, it comes off as being a little dirty. And what that does, it clouds up the light bar. So one more time, we're going to go to Police 4. This is the Dodge Charger here. Okay, so far all these vehicles appear to be clean. Most of the time they don't look like this. We're going to go one more time and clean it. And then this is the last one of this particular pack. This is a super nice one here. Go to Spawn Police T for the transport unit. Okay, and then that's what that looks like. After you drive a while, sometimes the lights will look a little bit lackluster. That's because the vehicle's dirty. So make sure you take this advice from the video and just clean the vehicle. Alright guys, this is going to go ahead and do our video for today. Hopefully this helped you in any way, and if it did, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're brand new to the Benzo Effect channel, guys, my name is Mike. Hit that subscribe button. That greatly appreciates me, and my what I want to do for a living is make YouTube videos for you guys, so I greatly appreciate that. Thank you to the patrons and the members of the Benzo Effect channel. If you want to become a member, also look at the subscribe button over there to the left. You'll see a join button. Hit that bad boy and join the Benzo family. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll take care, and we'll see you in the next patrol.
Thank you for watching Benzo's YouTube channel. Be sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe if you're new. Benzo uploads often, so stay tuned for the next episode.